Okay, I'm just at a place where there's an extension being carried out, and they've just gone in to dig in for a set of stairs internally. And what's happened is the original brick wall of the house has been cut away, and to make this opening, and the old timber framework has been exposed where beyond that brickwork. So this is typical brick veneer. You've got your extruded bricks and cavity, and then your timber framing. Now what and this frame here is of the new extension with a cavity that will exist between the original external wall of the house and this new wall. But what we've found here is on the back of this gypsum clad or gypsum lined timber framed wall of the brick veneer detail, where you can actually see that this was the inside of the bedroom, and the walls and the skirting and everything is typical as you would see in any sort of house. We can actually see the timber frame. We've got our linings on this side, or on the internal side to the bedroom, and the timber frame exposed to the cavity. And we can actually see that just on this rear side we've got the termite mud trail that has come up, and that termite mudding has been attracted to the moisture that has occurred along the base of the bottom wall plate, or the timber that is located at the bottom of the wall is called a base plate, and these are the studs. Now you can actually see where the termites have come up and just done preparation work in case they want to invade this dwelling big time and cause some significant damage. But as we follow along back to where the original cavity was, and we can see that we've got this plastic damp course and the flashing, and the termites, when they've come into this property, they've actually gone right under that alcore and in behind the plastic flashing, and come along right along the base of the wall to where that moisture has occurred, and they're causing termite damage. Now there is no way that those termite workings could be discovered from the inside of that wall detail. They're absolutely obstructed within the cavity. Those termites could potentially go and start causing significant damage throughout the building. And we've got that step down detail of the concrete. This is a concrete slab on ground house where the exterior of the slab, it was always well exposed, and we've got the thickened footing, which is a real classic type view of the thickened footing to the edge of a brick veneer dwelling with the concrete slab on ground, and then our 90mm, 100mm concrete slab that is sitting on the sand and the fill as is prepared by the builder many years ago. So these termites have actually gained egress from an unknown location, and quite important for me to express to people that there's the realization of how easy it is for a house to get infested by termites, and for that termite damage to occur well in the concealed areas. And you know, as much as you try to do all the right details as far as flashings and the like, you still are exposed to the possibility of termites. Now with the new extension, we can see that cordon has been placed as the termite barrier over the edge of the new concrete slab on ground, and this new brickwork. Now that cordon is intended to keep the termites out. Right above it we see where the termites have already come in from another source. So realistically, you know, these details that we do in the construction process are really limited in their effectiveness as far as providing protection and good protection for concealed termite egress. And this house certainly has quite a significant risk of future termite damage occurring, as much as the builder has gone to a lot of effort to put in the right ant cappings, the cordon, and really get these details as correct as possible. We can see the brickwork's got the correct flashings into those cavities, and to pick up any moisture that will drop off the brickwork. But certainly that concealed termite damage is still a risk and can occur at any given time. So nobody should ever feel confident that their house has adequate termite protection. And for me, with many years experience in termites, this just goes to reiterate that you know, chemical barriers in the ground with the appropriate chemicals are still the better option where they can be applied correctly than all these different manufactured type solutions that have been developed, whether it be cordon, whether it be Granigard, whether it be Alterm, Termimesh, any of those physical barriers, so to speak, in comparison to a chemical that goes into the ground, into that sand, under the concrete slabs, and really overcomes any cracks, and that the termites can transfer through that and get the knock-on effect, and the termiticide has a non-repellency, is much preferred. And then you've got a lot less chance of getting these sorts of nasty details. What we do, the other problem that you do have here is that there has been a source of moisture that has been causing the moisture to the base of this bottom plate, and it's the moisture in the timbers that effectively have attracted the termites in the first place and brought them into the building. Now, this building really is considered to be susceptible to future termite attack, and no matter how good these barriers to the extensions and the like have been carried out, I would still be very concerned about a building of this type. And you know, these are just typical things of the brick veneer type construction. When you do check a house in a pre-purchase situation, or you know, when it's in its finished state and you're doing your annual termite inspection, that sort of termite damage would never have been evident from the interior of the house, as it is occurring fully within the cavity of the building. And this cavity certainly has numerous issues to it, like with most houses. Just on one side, if I can get a bit of a view, you can certainly see that there's a lot of accumulation of leaf litter and the like as well in this cavity. So plenty of cellulose in the cavity that could contribute to that termite damage. So hopefully this is, yeah, people will find this interesting and give people a little bit of a better view of concealed termite egress, and how important it is to maintain a property, and to have your regular inspections carried out, and from time to time to get termite chemical barriers placed where areas are considered conducive to termites.